Alright, that's enough of that. Hello, everyone! We are back today to do some more crime fighting. Funny enough. But yes, hello, and welcome back on this day of days. We are going to continue some more This Is the Police. From what I have seen, I'm getting closer to the end, I think. I have like 14 hours in this. According to How Long to Beat, it is 19 hours. So let us see if I am even remotely close to getting to that point. So we will see, because I have paused a few times to go over investigation. Hold on. You gonna talk about tits again? Let's see.
Usually, before I go shaking my tits for the...
Yes, tit shaking. We know, Boyd. Hold on. I need to put myself back over here, because we're done with Left 4 Dead for this week. Story, continue. Day 101. Controversial artist Sigmund Hammerling commits suicide. 59% of Freiburg parents use physical discipline. 14th century wine barrel found in city dump. And everyone likes me. What in the world did that say? Oh yeah, the birds and the feathers. Yes. Alright, let's go! Too much. Yes, come tomorrow, though. Come back. Sure. Looks like the janitor hasn't been around to clean the toilets. I don't know about you. No. Okay. That's fine. We're gonna start from the back. Back in business by Kari Burton. I swear I can talk. Oh no, it's a street war. Jack, one of my partners with whom I have several very large contracts at, Jack, one of my partners with whom I have several very large contracts, at the request of his wife, wishes to open a confectionery factory in Freiburg. The problem is that the local stores stock products from the Clementine Burroughs factory, and there's no room for competition in the market. Not that I care about selling fucking candy, but I must demonstrate that I'm a reliable business ally. Today, a couple of my best men will burn this Clementine factory to the ground. Nobody's gonna get in their way, right? Oh, that's right. We had so many people die! Oh, yes. The investigation failed. Yeah, I get a 10% raise. Take all that. Take all that. Okay, what in the world do I need? I need a cop and a detective. Ken Oshiro, you're gonna be replacing... Wait, do I really have an odd number? Yes. I need to fix that. You're going to shift B. Then we need a detective just in case. I hate that. All right, you're going... Do I also have an odd number of detectives? Oh my goodness sakes, that's gonna drive me up a wall. All right. Mr. Case, you're going to be as well. Massacre at the Atticus Tower. An armed assailant entered the Jesus Got You Covered insurance offices and opened fire on everyone inside. One of the secretaries grabbed a phone, hid in a closet, and dialed the police. According to her, the man has often come to the office to argue with his agent about his payments, but now it seems he's finally lost his mind. Vandal, Forney, Stokes, Cintron, Antonashi, all of you go. Oh my goodness. Why is Shift A never, like, easy? Or normal? Or crime? It's always gotta be these weird psychopaths. Child molestation, speaking of which. Photo studio employee Clark Mitchell called the police about a customer who seems to be involved in child molestation. The man brought in some photos for development, all normal stuff, family photos from the holidays, but at the end of the reel, the studio found a photo of a naked elderly man next to a girl no older than 13. Apparently the client forgot to remove that shot. Kennedy and Dixon, go right ahead. I should have actually sent Grant because she needs stuff She desperately... No! Civilians killed! Darn it. Suicide threat. Erin Fredette is terrified that she just met a suicide case. Her face was painted so sadly, it just brought tears to my eyes. Seeing the poor girl, her whole being aching, stuck in one spot and unable to move on, we have to try and save her. This is a painting. I'm gonna send Grimes and Grant for this. That's a fake case. The suspect is at the photo studio standing back with his back to the door. He's telling the employee to hurry. Arrest him. Just on the spot, arrest him. Attempted carjacking. Stepping out for a smoke break, a convenience store owner saw a hooded figure around the corner ducking into a car. At first, the store owner didn't think anything of it, but then the car alarm went off. Right? Fitzsimmons and Murata. Go. I'm guessing 4 days, because we just got the approval for the raise.
411.
It was the first time she'd seen a professional. Oh, it's a mime? I thought it was a painting. Oh, that's great. Mr. Boyd, I cannot tell you how dear my factory is to me. It took decades to realize my late husband's dream to fill the city with candy, which any poor man can afford. But I'm sure you don't have time for this. I hear you are a businessman, so I come to you with a business proposal. Save my factory and you will take a share in our daily profits. You don't give me any money! So no! Disorderly... Oh my goodness. Fight at the cemetery. The grave digger at a funeral struck the grieving father with a shovel. He imagined that the man was giving him a nasty look. A fight immediately broke out. Dixon, McCoy, Antanashi. A disorderly conduct. A respectable woman let out a squeaky scream, then a roar. Right in front of her, a crazy guy in acid-washed pants sat down to eat pieces of his own shit, while he gave the terrified woman a silly smile. It's just so disgusting, my God, right in front of so many people and the children. The woman couldn't calm down. Kennedy and Cintron go. Just the two of you. I need Vandal, Forney, and Stokes in case something else happens. Good job, you two. I'm sorry, Clementine, it's just business.
410 in progress. 311A complete.
Yep. Good.
210 complete.
The man had recently returned from a trip to Japan, and he was enjoying some of the extravagant sweets he brought back. Oh my goodness. Alright. Oh boy. Alright, hold on. Let me get some of the team back before we get that many people in on this. Also, what do we have for an investigation? Can I put anyone on the case? I can put Glasgow on it. Although she's a rookie, but still. Alright, oh my goodness. Emilio Montez Medrano, chief suspect in the murder of his wife and her parents, was released on bail and was discussing his defense with his lawyers, preparing for the upcoming hearing. The meeting quickly descended into controversy, and they'd been shouting at each other for a long time. Then suddenly, Mr. Medrano ran out of the conference room, only to return a few minutes later with a gun. He shot one of the lawyers in the head, and the others started cowering on the ground. The secretary called the police and heard 3 more shots while she was on the phone. Grant, Vandal, Forney, Cintron, Stokes. Go. Massive fight. It's SWAT and the paddy wagon. A group of visiting fans were singing an offensive song called Freeburg, Capital of Crap, and throwing corn cobs on the field. Our local fans aren't about to put up with that, and a fight has broken out. Antanashi, Kennedy, McCoy, Grimes, all of you go. I need Murata, Fitzsimmons, and Dixon to stay, just in case something else happens, because this is Shift A. Something else will always happen.
Officer on scene.
Emilio Montez Madrano is standing in the conference hall, armed with a gun. His back to the door, he's pushed 2 men into a corner, and he's holding them at gunpoint. 2 others are on the floor. 1 isn't moving, and the second is groaning and holding his stomach. Take him down.
410 being complete.
Good.
I was trying to raise 10-1, Sergeant.
All right, Dixon, Murata, Fitzsimmons, all 3 of you go. Since everything went well with the massacre.
410C in progress.
Speaking of which, another massacre. Just hold out until my other troops get there or get back to base. All right, a group of 10 students went into the woods to camp for the night. They set up tents, made a fire, drank some alcohol, and sang some songs. Around midnight, they were suddenly attacked by a large man with a bag on his head, wielding a hatchet. One girl managed to reach the road, where she flagged down a passing car and called the police right away. Fate of the other students is still unknown. I'm guessing this is a prank, but just in case, I'm going to say it's a prank. Oh my goodness. Cool, good. Abduction, no new frames. Homicide, no new frames. Drug sale, nothing. I think at this point... No, not that. Details. Let's try and solve some of these. Drug sales, okay. So, saw a fella in a white jacket, blah da da da, or the cherry juice, drank at the bar. Okay. No, go away. Okay. What did the doctor say? Man suffered heart attack, cocaine use. Okay. No. Okay. Toilet. Broken, yeah, Okay, yes, Money for the crack. Kid, we're on like devils were after him, which don't know what he's on. Terror roar on the other side. Okay. So if I had to say probably this. Bruno Savini, a student, okay. He is probably at the university, and I don't have any witnesses, or I don't have anyone with me right now. We'll go and deal with the double homicide. Yep. In front of these guys seemed pretty suspicious. Nasty smell. Got away. So guard. Finished him off. Around. Okay. So, okay. So, probably, probably this, and then this, for now. Okay, the homicide. Hold on. Right, this case, I remember. Yeah. Yeah, we don't really have anything on this, really. Oh, the abduction, right. Yeah. Again, we'll wait for more. We'll wait for more. Just need to wait for all my officers to come back, and then we'll go to the university. Get them. Or not today. Can't do anything about it.
410 feet completion.
Oh, it was real! I thought it was a fake out. Never mind. Alright, tainted blue velvet party cookies can cause convulsions. Radio stations face additional attacks. Study finds stray dogs more dangerous than sharks. That makes sense. And we're gonna just go on our way. Had to minimize that real quick. Sorry. There we go. Wizard didn't come to work today. Yeah, come tomorrow. No. 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 What's next? Whiskey Tinged by Wilford Fortenberry. Hold on. Don't I have a catalog or something I can do? Or did I buy all them? I bought all them already. Lovely. Alright. Whiskey Tinged by Wilford Fortenberry it is. Last year, we actively fought against unregistered business activities and gray companies who shamelessly use loopholes in the law. We've tightened some rules, making it more difficult for fraudsters to rent business premises and import goods in the city. Of course, they immediately became outraged and threatened to form a protest under the windows of City Hall. We must teach these parasites to respect the law. Permission for the use of force is granted if required. Goodness sakes. Poor George. Take. Oh, right. Around 80 entrepreneurs and representatives of small businesses have surrounded City Hall, shouting, "Rogers is a business killer." I mean, you're not wrong. Okay, Quanch, Kubilius, Flores, and Jorgensen, go. Jack, the mayor is acting illegally in the interest of his friends from the major corporations, which are literally destroying our community's small businesses. Many of his initiatives are contrary to federal law, and if the police end up using force, then you'll be the one to take the rap. You better cover your ass in case things get ugly. No. We'll find someone who will confirm that he and a group of unidentified receiving money from the mafia established the police first. Brought weapons, started the fight, began to throw stones. Family mafia wants to. Sure. It's 30K, but sure.
311A.
A fight. The school principal called in to report an altercation which occurred in the school cafeteria. "Hey, you fat cow, where's your udder?" yelled Miguel Marquinhos to Emma Hadzik as she passed by his table with her lunch tray. Emma blushed and then lashed out at the offender. The teachers didn't want to interfere. Miguel had it coming. I don't disagree, but I do have to do something.
Mission 12 in progress.
Police impersonation, okay. Jezebel Escalante was walking in the park earlier and saw a strange man dressed in a police uniform. He was going around yelling at people, showing them his gun, and threatening everyone. Then he ran over to the dogs and rolled around in the grass. He is clearly not in his right mind, and he was scaring everyone. Frankly, I don't think he's even a real cop. Alright. Brock and Oshiro, go. It should be relatively easy for you two.
Looks like we have a situation here.
Seeing the police, the man walks up close and salutes. The outfit is obviously from a costume store, but the gun is real enough. Urgently needed at the police station.
1312.
Let's press no. Mr. Boyd, I have long turned a blind eye. Oh, here we go. To the activities of the Women's Clinic, which, in essence, is an abortion clinic for sluts. Happily, the management humbly recognized their sin and delivered to our church plenty of the nutrients necessary for the preparation of our divine powder. But recently, the hospital replaced its chief doctor, and he refuses to continue honoring the arrangements established by his pious predecessors. Fortunately, I was able to quickly find an alternate supplier, and our production was not affected. However, this upstart doctor needs to be taught a lesson in Christian humility. I'm sure you have people who know how to cut a man out of, or how to cut out a man's pride with a scalpel and hold the anesthesia. As much, you know what? Fine, sure. You guys go deal with the priest and his drug requests.
311A.
How'd the fight go? Okay. Again, I don't disagree with what she did, but unfortunately I had to do something.
1010A.
Bomb threat! Right at the school again! Today, Eddie Burgers is hosting the annual Fry Eating Championships. A police presence is required. Right, Quanch and Kubilius. Hello, is this the police? There's a bomb at the elementary school. The person who called in the thread had a high, clear voice, but then there was some interference in the background and the signal was lost. That's probably a child, but nonetheless, we will send in 4 people. Probably should have sent in you 3, so that way you could have gotten some more stuff out of it. $42. This is why I don't like you, Bishop. You're very cheap. Detective slot, yes. And an officer slot. Thank you. Carrie Hunter. Who am I hiring Carrie for? A. I'm hiring her for A. And then Eric Banner, I will hire for slot 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You will also go to A. Congratulations, Eric. You're going to shift A. Theft at the hospital. A drug addict at the rehab center stole an expensive respirator and locked himself in a closet. The nurse tried to reason with him, but he just hugged the apparatus and insisted it was his property. When the hospital employees tried to help him up, he grabbed a knife from his pocket and stabbed one of them in the shoulder. Ouchies. Brock. Oshiro. White. Deal with it.
1010A.
How'd the bomb threat go? The police searched the school and no bomb was found. A schoolgirl by the name of Lily Austin had decided to disrupt school today in hopes of avoiding a test she hadn't studied for. Yeah, I figured that was the case.
In progress.
Theft. Okay.
911.
9/11. Indeed. It hasn't happened yet in this timeline. The guard at a large toy store just detained a boy who he suspected of theft. I'm sure he stuffed something down his pants, but I couldn't find anything. The little thief won't stop crying. Come over quickly. This sounds like a waste of time. You two go. Nordlander and Percy, go.
1111A.
Oh boy, hold on. Alright, what's drug trafficking? We received an anonymous tip. Later this evening, a large shipment of heroin will arrive in the port. The cargo is well guarded, and according to the source, the drug runners won't be giving up without a fight. We'll get the SWAT, we'll get the paddy wagon. We'll send you guys in. Go. How'd the theft go? Boy didn't steal anything. The child's mother severely scolded the guard and took her frightened son back home. Yeah, I figured that was the case. Jack, you swore... I don't care. I don't care. I'm not using force.
In progress.
Assault with an offensive weapon at Kevin's Throat Bar. Okay. Bar's owner reports that his bartender was attacked by a patron. The bartender refused to serve a customer because he looked too young and wouldn't show his ID. So the guy got mad, jumped over the counter, and smashed a bottle of whiskey. Now he's threatening to stab the bartender. Yeah, that sounds like a guy who's way too young. All right. How the drug go? Yay. Just laying the mafia sell the heroin. I feel like this place up here will become relevant later. Maybe that place too. Behind the bar is a young guy with a piece of glass in his hand. The frightened bartender is in tears. Hey buddy, let's get out of here. We've got a bottle of whiskey in the car.
412.
Absolute moron, but I think he needed a joke at that point.
216 in progress.
Unlawful assembly. Oh boy, hold on. 3 new frames for the child molestation, no new carjacking, no new abductions. Okay. A crowd gathered in the shadow of the casino, chanting slogans recommending the prohibition of gambling in Freeburg. Gambling's a disease, or so they keep repeating. Meanwhile, the casino has hired an athletic group of young men to push back the unruly crowd. Paddywagon, Nordlander, Percy, Williams, Bailey. Yeah. You guys can handle it. Had I waited just a second longer, I would have also sent in Brock and Oshiro, but we do what we can. How the unlawful assembly go? Nice. End the day. End the day. Let me guess, is my proof? Oh my goodness, it went down by 2! NGO distributes free condoms in city center. That's awesome. Freeburg unemployment increased by 9%. Writer Ivan Bykov presents magnum opus. Okay, I'm gonna have to. Oh no, I'm gonna have to fire Moser. Yes. The cats ate some. Yes, but tomorrow. I'm gonna have to fire Moser, aren't I? This is the second time he's done this. White Russian by person whose name I forget. Yes. Goodbye, Tar. I will take everything. Hold on. Where's Moser? You're getting fired. And where's our drunk girl? This is the second time, man. I will wait until we get better things. Alright. I don't care right now, University. We will send over Vandal and Forney for this. Go. Alright, bomb threat. Some crazy man in a clown suit stopped a school bus. The driver pulled over and he threw a grenade inside. It didn't explode, but the children are too afraid to move. Stokes, Cintron, Antonashi, Grant, and Grimes. Go. Oh my goodness. Fight! Oh my goodness, immediately. 6 drunks had a few too many and started fighting with each other. One of the men pulled out a bottle of liquor and smashed it on the pavement, then stabbed his former companion with it. The police on the line with retiree Georgina Miller, who is watching this unfold right outside her front window. I've had enough with these drunk monkeys. They're always so loud and my favorite television program is about to start. Hunter, Dixon, Fitzsimmons, deal with it. Oh no. The children are crying but quietly sitting in the bus. Outside the bus, there's a man in a clown suit giggling. Taser.
10-10-8.
Wrong place, darn it. Okay, gotta wait for these guys to come back then. Theft at the zoo. Give me a second so I can get some people back. I know you want me to hurry, but I need to get people back. Just a little bit. Thank you. Okay. Grant. Grimes. A man accompanied by a hippie-like girl dragged a rare yellow monkey out of its cage. Hid somewhere, then quickly left the zoo. And Stokes. Go. You. Vandal and Forney. Go with Beasley again. How'd the fight go? Cool. Suspicious individual. A store employee noticed a woman who resembles the famous swindler Lee Kuan Yew. This picture has been on TV many times. Is this gonna be a racist? Time to see if this is a racist. I can't wait.
911 complete. 1310
Oh boy, hold on. Cool. Fraud. Oh no. Another man in a clown suit. A man in a clown suit entered a bank, presented the cashier with a check for $250 billion and demanded they cash it. He threatened the bank with a serious consequence if they couldn't pay out the entire amount in cash, reported the head of the branch. Grant Grimes Stokes. Go at it. Oh, how'd the drug sale go, guys? Cool. Way to go, Beasley. Another case solved. Let's see. Hold on. The place is mostly empty. A woman wearing sunglasses picks up an orange. Watch the suspect. The woman throws an orange at the cops, overturns some boxes, and runs for the back door. Run after her.
1210 complete.
Good. Nice job, team. Armed robbery. Hold on, let me get some people back. Let me get Vandal and Forney back at least. Well, this is gonna be close. Thank you. All right. 5 armed robbers broke into the bank and demanded access to the safety deposit boxes. The manager agreed after they shot one of the customers in the leg. During the turmoil, a security guard and 5 visitors were able to escape and call the police, but there's still over a dozen hostages inside. Vandal, Forney, Fitzsimmons, Dixon, Hunter, and the SWAT team. Go in. I can't do anything for you right now, Atticus. The man in the clown suit was the famous performance artist Sigmund Hammerling. Apparently the check was supposed to warn the public that the financial system is on the verge of collapse. That is stupid, but alright. I don't have 5 people. Mr. Boyd, my vehicle transport company is regularly being attacked by bikers. They lie in wait for a lone truck out in the country, then blow the tires and steal the cargo. They put the last driver in a coma. I found out these bikers hang around Kevin's Throat Bar after dark. I want your guys to storm in there and show them the highway to hell. And don't forget to touch their bikes, right? Oh my goodness. Atticus, please. Give me some time. Give me some time. Here we go. Okay. Stokes, Cintron, Antanashi, Kennedy, Murata, Grant. Go. I don't have time for an assault at the Atticus Tower! Actually, I might, depending on how fast these guys get back. How'd the armed robbery go? Nice. Good job, team.
1011 B in progress.
Please, 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 please. Oh, I can't afford to. I don't care. No, darn it. Yep, 12K. Yep, no one died though, that's fine. Terrorism. Betty Sanchez told the police that she accidentally discovered some shocking entries in her husband Victor's private journal. He's planning to enter the train station and break open a large capacity storage tank filled with mercury. According to Betty, Victor hasn't been himself ever since our son died serving in the army. I don't know this man and I'm very scared of him. Alright, all of you are going. All of you.
1210 in progress.
Aaron Griggs noticed a creepy man in the cemetery during a heavy downpour. He was ignoring the rain, just walking with purpose through the graveyard. I think he was planning to attack somebody, but then he just hurried off. I bet it comes out he's some kind of serial killer. My mans.
311B in progress.
Oh boy. Alright, hold on. Okay, first, the suspicious individual. Actually, no, first the massive fight. 3 plant workers were drinking beer on a bench and started harassing a group of young sportsmen who were talking... Oh boy, hold on, I need to get the censor out. Who were talking at the bar. The men started calling the athletes and laughed at them, and then one threw one into an empty bench. At first, the athletes were ignoring the bullies, but their patience was at an end. One of them grabbed a beer tap and broke a plant worker's head open with a single blow. Based. The 7 athletes then railed together and started beating up the remaining men. Still based. Alright. Grant, Murata, Kennedy. Oh, you guys. And then I need to deal with Stokes and Cintron. And then Antanashi.
1011B complete.
How'd the terrorism go? Cool. Nice job, team. Abduction, nothing new. Homicide, still nothing.
We've got a situation here.
Hold on. Apologies. Hold on. Hold on. I need to do something real quick, like... Yeah, alright. The place has turned into a real battle. More workers joined in to help their friends from the factory, and the fight expanded to several dozen people. Oh boy. Fire a shot in the air. Fight grinds to a halt and 2 athletes approach the police. The fuck you think you're doing here? We got this. We don't need you. Taser.
311.
Murata, no! Oh my goodness. This was shift A, yeah? Sure was. Why is it always shift A? The suspicious man was the local grave digger who recently fell into an extra bit of work. I gotcha. Hold on. Declare dead. Oh my goodness. Women's clinic requires mayor's protection from pro-life activists. Study: drunk people are more attractive. Reclusive millionaire bequeathed fortune to city. That's neat. Start the day. Start the day. Fire in the Barn by Bob Barnard and Friends. Or Fire in the Brain, rather. Bruno Savini turned out to be a member of a gang known as Atala Funeral Home. He could help you take down the game if you make an informant. Sure. Interrogate. Bruno Savini, male, they're 18. Subject suffers from phonophobia, once hospitalized for electrical burns, and since then he avoids electricity. Efforts by psychologists to help him deal with his childhood traumas have proven unsuccessful. As a child, Bruno Savini was a competitive swimmer and placed in dozens of competitions. He gave up the sport after an unpleasant experience. After he finished swimming lessons one evening, some girls locked him inside his locker and left him alone there all night. Since then, he has repeatedly appealed to psychologists to help him with his fear of dark and closed spaces. He was also regularly exposed to violence at home. After the death of his parents in an automobile accident, Bruno Savini dedicated himself to his studies and graduated high school with honors. He received a scholarship to a prestigious college where he was counted one of the 3 best students. He also took several side jobs while he was in school. On one of these jobs, at Atala Funeral Home, he met Dante Gambino. They have since grown close. Mr. Gambino has assisted Savini in the past, bailing him out when, Savini got into minor jams. He's even listed as Savini's emergency contact. Bruno Savini. Who do you deliver drugs for? I work for myself, pig. Okay. Okay, we already know you're in with Dante Gambino. He works for you, or is it the other way around? How about you simplify your life and help us out a little bit? Your mother isn't happy about what's going on here. She just calls she's dead. Listen, you're young and clever. You help us and we'll help you. We'll put in a good word for you. Might even get to go to college after this. But you assholes don't... Oh, darn it, because he already went to college. This is the other way. I think it's the first time I'm hearing that name. You're lying. No, repeatedly bailed you out here. You'd be a fool to deny we record everything.
Sounds like someone's posting cringe. It's just a meme, Dick. Sit down.
Thank you, Korak, for the tier 1 subscription for a streak of 2 months. Dante Gambino has repeatedly bailed you out. Okay, fine, I'll tell you what you want. Thank you. Okay, I'll tell you everything. It was Dante Gambino. I got the drugs from him. I did what he asked. Cool. Thank you. Dante, start the investigation. We will let Case on the case and Hunter be his assistant. Thank you for the share of the money. And the investigation failed because Moser got fired because he was a drunk. Any new? No. Then we're not hiring in anyone else. Prostitution. We received an anonymous tip. A swanky mansion on the edge of town is home to a luxurious brothel. According to our source, the girls there are top class and the booze is excellent. The prices are astronomical. They really need to lower them a bit. The paddy wagon. Wanch, Kubilius, Brock, Oshiro, McCoy. Go. Alright, it's lovely. Oh my goodness. Yes, we'll deal with that later. How'd the prostitution go? Good job. Ooh, alcohol. Let the mafia sell it. Alright, extortion. Before a major clearance sale, a dozen bikers blocked one of the entrances to the shopping center, which was crammed with people and demanded an entrance fee. Some people paid, some went to another entrance, and some were so outraged that they got out of their cars and started fighting. Nice. We'll let you 4 deal with that. You 4. Javier Forte leaves prison today, a free man. He had previously spent 15 years on death row for the murder of his girlfriend. New evidence has exonerated Forte, but some Freiburg residents disagree with the new verdict. A crowd has gathered outside the walls of the prison and promised to give Javier a warm welcome. Prison security can barely handle the angry crowd, and the situation could easily get out of control. SWAT, Flores, Jorgensen, Revick, and Bailey. Go. Assault at the drugstore. Wait for my people to get back. Thank you. Alright. A young skinny man stormed into the pharmacy, pulled a pile of empty sports nutrition cans from his backpack, and began throwing them at the pharmacist. You sold me this useless crap. No, correction, you bought useless crap. There's a difference.
Looks like we have a
Entrance is blocked by tough-looking bikers, and a sizable crowd is gathered around. Arrest them. Someone from the crowd begins to scream hysterically and attacks the bikers with a knife. Open fire. Good. Nice job, team. How'd the mass riot go? Awesome. All of you did good. I don't need this right now. Oh, it's only 2. Good. A woman called to complain about an elderly man who grabbed her on the bus. He couldn't control his drooling and he wouldn't let me go. The brute was all fingers, and the way he sits at the bus stop with his hand in his pocket, it's disgusting. Lovely. McCoy and Oshiro, deal with it. How'd the assault go? Nice job, team. Come back home. Attempted robbery. Alright, we got a lot of people now. We can handle this. In the middle of a party at Charlotte Kiesler's house, some armed men stormed in and demanded that the guests hand over all their jewelry and point out the safe. The security guard opened fire on the suspects, and they retreated to the garage. Okay. Floors, Jorgensen, Revik, White, and Percy. Go. Harassment report. How'd it go, guys? Nice. Attempted murder at the beach. Miss Cazorla saw a half-naked man suffocating a young girl in a bathing suit. Any more officers die? Yes, Zephyr. We had 2 more officers die. Actually, I think only 1 died this session, but yes, Zephyr. We have had more officers on Shift A die. Because Shift A is cursed. 3 security guards with guns are set up out in the garage and are preparing for the assault. Inside are armed robbers who have taken an elderly woman hostage. Open negotiations with the robbers. The robbers want their freedom in exchange for the hostage. Cool, they just straight up gave up. Awesome. You love to see it. It's another day in the office, it really is. Child abuse. Miss Magat was looking through her peephole and saw her neighbor beating his daughter right there on their doorstep. Why were you looking through? Wait, no. If it's through like an apartment door, it makes sense. Okay. Right there on their doorstep. He yelled, "Bullshit, I'll shove those headphones straight up your ass. Why do you always chain the door? You make me tell you every day. Why can't you just go into the house like regular people? Or why can't we just go into the house like regular people?" Quanch, Bullius, McCoy, go. How'd the attempted murder go? The man was giving the girl artificial respiration after pulling artificial respiration from pulling her from the water. Okay. I could show her some artificial respiration. A massive fight at the soccer stadium. During the match, some fans in the visitors section threw a fried pig's head onto the field. Goodness sakes, what are we in Montreal? Our local fans decided that they'd teach them a lesson. A fight broke out and the referee was forced to stop the match. Paddy Wagon, Brock, Oshiro, Norlander, Flores, go. How'd the child abuse turn out? Did you kill him? Cool. Dog report. 3 new frames, cool. 1 new frame, cool. No new frames. No new frames. Shooting at the... Oh, come on. When the police showed up, many of the fans fled. A few dozen people remain in the stands, fighting each other to the death. Tasers at the ready. Yay. Alright. Shooting at the King Louis nightclub. Someone at the club opened fire on the DJ because he refused to play a track they requested. Patrons of the club started to stampede and the gunfight is still ongoing. Wanch, Kabilius, Jorgensen. Go. It's just one guy. I'm sure those three can handle it. And then once these three are done with their mission, then we can end the day. And hopefully get some better officers and detectives. How'd it go? Cool. End the day. End the day. Dean, Chinatown dormitory overcrowded. City Hall cuts Broadvale asylum funding. Man in open field frightened to death by scarecrow. And we got 3 stars, 3 out of 3 stars all around. That's what we like to see. Everything gonna work today. That's great. No, you don't get to go home and read. Yes, you can go home, Kennedy. Need to take my car in the shop. Yes, but come tomorrow. I meant to give Kennedy just like the whole day off, but whatever. Blues for Mr. T by Bob Barnard and Len Barnard. Alright, let's get right into it, shall we? Armed robbery, immediately! I would like a raise increase, yes. Still no one, huh? You're really just doing that to me right now. Alright, armed robbery. A gang of masked men armed with automatic weapons entered the bank. They fired a few shots into the air and demanded the manager open the vault. While everyone else lay in nervous silence on the floor, one of the guards drew his service weapon, but he didn't have a chance. A robber shot him right in the stomach. SWAT, Paddy Wagon, Grant, Grimes, Hunter, Dixon, and yeah, that'll be it. Ooh, another armed robbery. Come on, guys. Heavily armed gunmen attacked an armored truck. Several witnesses heard an explosion and saw robbers carrying machine guns. Fitzsimmons, Antanashi, Cintron, Stokes, Forney, Vandal. 2 armed robberies at once. My goodness. People are getting bolder by the day. I cannot. How'd it go? Cool. And automatic weapons, let the Mafia sell it. The armored truck is lying on its side, smoke rising from it. Man, these thieves are packing heat. They really are. Nearby is a black Jeep with no plates, which 2 robbers are loading with money. They're surrounded. The robbers fire as they retreat down an alley and throw a grenade towards the cops. They're behind the patrol car. Turned out to be a smoke grenade. Meanwhile, the criminals have jumped onto the road, jacked an old pickup truck, and are trying to get away. Chase. Way to go, guys. And we got money. We'll bring it to the police station. Assault. Jose Sug called the station and muttered this sad story through streaming tears. I was just trying to get to know a pretty girl, and I gave her the coolest compliment in the world. But then she just went crazy and beat me so bad she mangled me and ruined my perfect face. I doubt that's what actually happened, but you know what? I'm curious. You have my attention. Grant, Grimes, Hunter, go see what happened to this man. Oh boy. All right.
311B in progress.
What do we got? Massive fight. About 24 scientists who recently lost their jobs decided to stage a protest march in the city center. The participants marched peacefully along the side of the road, but then some religious fanatics came out and started throwing stones at them, tearing their clothes and generally humiliating them. A massive brawl has broken out and several people are already injured. Paddy Wagon, Dixon, Fitzsimmons, Antanashi, Cintron, Stokes, and Forney. Because Van Dahl is our first police officer to get to 1,000, I think. Or he's the second, I forget.
Welding in progress.
The guy offered the girl a quickie, and she merely slapped him across the face. That's justified. I cannot... A call just came in from the Secretary of Therapist, Alan Graham. She reports that Dr. Graham was attacked by a patient during an otherwise normal session. The patient pinned him to the floor and is slapping him in the face. I'm afraid that the doctor might have an asthma attack, said the frightened secretary. Give me some time so I can get some people down here. Can't do that. How'd it go, guys? Good, I'm so glad. Okay. Van Dahl and... Can I just do Van Dahl? Darn it. And Grant. Abuse of emergency services. Once again, retiree Yang Hugh complained to the police that a local restaurant is preparing its dishes incorrectly. They don't advertise their portions and mix up their ingredients. We've warned her a dozen times that this isn't a police matter, but she keeps calling and bothering our personnel. Send them in. Jack Boyd, a common acquaintance, told me that you're a reasonable man who can be relied upon for help. I need to load 4 luxury cars at the port. To be very frank, they're stolen. No. Last time my boys got picked up and a very big player didn't get his shipment. This time it has to go as smoothly as possible. Cops in the driver's seat, what would make that happen? I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that.
712.
Abduction! A passerby noticed a suspicious black man sitting in a van next to a little white girl. Oh no. I'm afraid to imagine what that monster has in store for that little angel. This is gonna be a nothing case. You two go. Fitzsimmons and Dixon, just deal with it.
1411.
How'd the abuse emergency services go? Cool. Nice job.
311.
How'd the assault go? Nice job. Massive fight. Some guy tried to sneak into the doctor's office without waiting his turn. A few people who were waiting in line decided to punish the bastard, and a fight started up. Paddy Wagon, Orny, Stokes, and Trin, and Antanashi. Abduction. Okay. Turns out the man turns out to be the girl's adoptive father. I knew it was going to be something racist. Oh. Jack, some Hellraisers set fire to our warehouse and then a couple of police to control the situation while we recover our property. Van Dahl, Hunter, go. A mass riot. There are men and women fighting along a narrow hallway, and they're starting to pick up chairs. Lower the chairs.
311 complete.
Cool. Nice job, team. Okay, a mass riot at the Last Picture Show Theater. The audience at the premiere of The Rules of the Game was so outraged at the French film that they broke the chairs in the hall, and now they're threatening to set fire to the cinema. I know French movies are bad, but come on, guys. The perplexed theater director locked himself in his office and called to report the incident. I can't imagine why this film so angered them. Is it because it had nudity in it? I'm gonna say it's because it had nudity in it. I'm bringing in the SWAT just in case because we have low-ranking people. So did we get anyone new? No? Did I check already? Probably. I'm not doing anything for the Pope. Or not the Pope, the Bishop.
Progress.
Well, both the Pope and the Bishop, but still. An explosion! Smoke is rising from an apartment building, and residents are running out onto the street. Some are saying that suspicious foreigners live in the apartment that the explosion came from. My guess, it's a cooking incident. Probably. You forego. How'd the mass riot go? Nice job, team. Almost anything new? No, of course. No, of course. Hold on. Not the deputy, I don't care. Homicide detectives. Get Banner on with you. I really want to figure out this abduction, so we're getting Beasley on too. The apartment is filled with smoke and the walls covered in soot. In the center of the room stands a man in a dirty white coat, and around him are scattered odd pieces of a complicated device. Seeing the police, the man begins to explain incoherently that he's almost finished work on his elixir of youth. He just needs a little more time. We're arresting him.
Test has been complete.
End the day. Go team. Oh hey, story time.
Mr. Boyd, Kevin Paulson is here. He wants to talk.
Mm-hmm.
Kevin Paulson. Tell him to fuck off.
Keep forgetting how
Boy,
based
super
Jack
cop.
is.
Why the $500,000, Jack? Why?
Lana, what happened?
Does this sum have some kind of special meaning?
Lana, I don't know who told you about the $500,000, but it's much more complicated than you think.
Oh, it's complicated, all right. It took me an hour to go over all the documents. There's even a few pictures and a lot of answers. Except for one thing. Why $500,000?
What documents? How did you get them? What's in them?
I think you know very well what's in them, and the one who sent them is obviously a big fan of your criminal talents. He even has a cute name for you. Cupcake.
Remember when you told me how you're always surrounded by old men? I'm the opposite. I'm surrounded by children. 9-year-old boys.
Pretty much.
From their first day of work, they gather in the smoking lounge, telling jokes about what they'll do when they loot their first million. But it's more than just innocent jokes. It's quickly becoming a reality. They themselves are surprised how quickly everything happens. They buy their own houses, they buy a car, they get promoted. The first million is soon followed by a second, a third, a fifth. Like children, they have no idea what they're getting into. But I'm not like that, Lana. I'm not like them.
You're saying you're not like them because you're only stealing half?
I ain't stealing anything.
You know, Jack, I'm done worrying about people not taking me seriously. They'll know I mean business when my first act as public prosecutor is throwing the city's former police chief in prison.
Uh-oh.
Lana, you can't just read over some papers like this and... I told you not to let him in!
I'm sorry, Mr. Boyd. I tried to stop him, but you...
Lana, we need to talk.
Well, she disconnected. Hey man, how's it going?
Jack, you're so amazingly patient with people. After all the confusion over the past months, all the humiliations, it's really quite admirable. I wouldn't want to be in your shoes. I gotta admit, I'm not nearly so patient.
Send someone in here, now!
I've been thinking, Jack. When I take your place, I'll have a lot of opportunities.
Oh my
For example,
goodness.
I could arrest you. You know it wouldn't be hard to find a reason. You obviously don't want that, right? I don't want that either. Given your reputation, arresting you would make me very unpopular.
Yes.
And if we both don't want that, let's find a way out. My suggestion is you retire tomorrow, and I promise I'll let you leave in peace.
No. Yeah, good.
I swear, Jack, if you...
Mr. Boyd, there's a call on line 2.
Oh my goodness.
Mr. Boyd, you really have to take this call.
What do you mean I have to take
Boy.
this call?
Jack, it's me.
Laura.
Laura,
Jack, I don't know what you wanted to say to me, but please, just say it. Jack, I'm hanging up the phone.
Laura, you... Oh my God, Laura. Hey, you remember years ago? So many years I've lost track, but do you remember when Dylan was down with the chicken pox and he couldn't sleep? We kept him occupied until he passed out, and then we went downstairs, sat on the floor, opened a bottle of wine. Who could blame us? Well, we sat on the floor and opened our bills and joked about how poor we were. Remember? And then I jokingly asked if I'd be your hero if I made $1 million.
And then you said $500,000.
You sat there lost in thought like you needed to seriously think about the answer. You were quiet for a while, and then you laughed and said that I'd be your hero even if I only made $500,000.
Ah, that's the special
remember,
thing
Laura?
with it. Darn it.
Jack,
Do you remember?
Honestly, Jack, no, I don't remember.
You don't remember? But that was...
Jack, you've been chasing me down for so long to talk with me. For this? That's all you wanted to tell me?
How
No.
can you not remember? It's important, Laura. It's important.
Goodbye, Jack.
Yeah, that's an understandable reaction.
Mr. Boyd, are you all right?
No. Don't overdose, Jack. Oh no, he's gonna overdose. He's definitely gonna overdose. Oh yeah, we passed out. We had an overdose.
Mr. Boyd?
Woman, step inside and check on him. Dr. Boyd! There's single player mode and one player mode. Sure, one player mode. I don't think it'll make a difference. Oh, I see. Oh, it's one of these things. Oh no. Never been good at these. Oh, I need this, actually. For that, and then... Oh, okay, good. Niet. Oh, whatever. Have it face this way, thank you. Ah, yes. Pilter.io. Oh, goodness. This, I think. I don't like this. I don't like this at all. Okay, good. It does get rid of it if it is 4 in a row. Okay. Darn it. Need this to go away. Thank you. I need to fix this. Dr. Boyd Dio. Need the red pill for this. I messed that up, but don't worry about it. It's fine. Everything's gonna be fine. Everything's gonna be just fine. Oh, thank goodness. Oh, come on. There we go. Sure, here. I need a blue. I'll do this. I can do that, and then I can do this. Haha. I'm a genius! Okay, good. Slowly but surely. Didn't want me to do that, but it's gotta do what we gotta do, I guess. Okay. Hee 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 hee. Gnome. Hee 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 gnome. Pure yellow, we'll send it here. You will put here, I guess. And now I need to focus on the red pills. Focus on the red pills. Oh my goodness. Not what I meant. There we go, finally, some semblance of sanity. Hey, level clear, awesome. Oh no, okay, oh, this, okay, I was never intended to go beyond this level, I see how it is, I see how it is, game. Oh my goodness sakes alive. I was just meant to do the first level and then that was it. I was never meant to get past this. Oh my goodness sakes. Oh my goodness sakes. Day 154. Okay, that's the next time skip.
Yes, you caught me again. And again, I promise this is the last time. And now you say again that I've said it all before, but I'm...
Jack Boyd is awake.
Jack Boyd? He opened his eyes? He can talk?
Talking? Yes. More like yelling, trying to escape from his room, brawling with the nurses.
Good heavens.
Yeah.
He's a tough son of a bitch.
Yes, Jack is. $155. Get out of my office. Again.
Jack, Lord, were you already discharged from the hospital?
Yes.
I thought you might be down a couple of days or even...
Emma, get me the mayor. Emma, please call the mayor of Freeburg, Stuart Rogers.
Is it still Stuart Rogers? Yes, it is. Okay.
3114. Connect. It's urgent.
This is Jack Boyd.
Hello.
Jack, you've got to take better care of yourself.
No.
I'm Freeburg's police chief. I came to work. Stop trying to get in my way.
Someone causing you trouble?
Yes.
We just wanted to make sure somebody was holding down the fort while you were recovering.
Get Van Dahl to do it.
Don't worry about a thing. I'll take care of everything tomorrow morning. You won't be running into Paulson again.
Good.
That's exactly what I wanted to hear. I'm glad we understand each other. Tell Martin Stett to call me.
What? You don't know? Lieutenant Stett went missing about 2 weeks ago.
Uh-oh. I don't like these achievements I keep getting. I really don't like them. Because they are connected to a case that I failed early in the game, and I don't like it. Elementary school breaks its only computer. Oh boy. That breaks is spelled wrong. Breaks is spelled wrong. That's why it threw me off. Snowfall paralyzes downtown traffic. Oh, we're in winter. Okay. I mean, that explains why there was a Christmas tree in our office, so yeah. Dinosaur skull found in city dump. Why do we keep seeing these things in the city dump? Oh, yeah, that's the winner, all right.
Oh, fuck my life.
Love Jack so much. Wait, did you catch the mass murder guy? No, because the FBI got in the way and he escaped.
Just a play with a predictable ending. But I'll take my place on the stage, if only to show them that the people will find a way to support those who want change, even in a city where everything is controlled by a corrupt mayor.
Oh boy.
The crooks can falsify the voting results. They can arrest us and beat us, but they cannot silence us. And today, for the first time in many years, we have a chance to make them fear us.
Yeah, is that a fact?
While acknowledging that he himself is the mysterious Robespierre, Eugene Chaffee has also promised that he will accept any punishment for the crimes committed by him and his supporters for minor offenses and street hooliganism.
No, you don't need to be arrested for that.
Not before the city authorities are held responsible for the dead in our streets and the millions they've stolen.
I haven't even taken A, I did not steal a single thing. B, even if I did, it wasn't even millions. It's barely 300K. Dolores did not come into work. Too tired. Yes. Please. Please. Yes. 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 No. Oh, I still have more. Percy, you get a rank up. Jorgensen, you've been doing actually. Give it to Bailey. She's been needing accommodation recently. Oh, we are so understaffed, but it's always the first day we're understaffed. Oh, hey, we got a CD player. Where's this Laserdiscs? No Good by Holly Scott. Let's do this. I think it's just a CD player. Oh, this city's changed a lot. Again. Political struggle. Uh-oh. Today marks the beginning of a great political struggle here in Freeburg. The people, including the cops, will have to decide who to support. Some will remain loyal to Mayor Rogers, but Robespierre already has a following of his own. Don't expect officers from both camps to work efficiently together if you send them out on an assignment. Unfortunately, we can't ask our employees outright about their political views. Maybe there's another way to get this information. Hello, I have a... Share it with the staff. Hey, 10% raise, baby! Give me another raise. Okay. Ivan Durek will be in... I have a... Yes, good. Okay, so... Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Hold on. Yeah. We have 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So, wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, so there's 11 on both sides. I think? No, there's not. What? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, yeah.
Why is he here? He lost. He posted cringe.
Man, I don't even get notice for your stream anymore. Sorry for missing. You're good, yep, and thank you for the tier 1 subscription. The streak of 3 months. All right, Ivan Durek, you're gonna be on the Hell shift. Congratulations. Vandal for president. Vandal for mayor. We definitely need it at this point. Johnny Iron, a detective. Oh, that's strong. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. Irons, you're on A. Oh, I see. I can get 2 more. We'll get Zachary Goodwin for A, and William Adama for B. Give Johnny Iron a big iron for his hip. I'd rather put the big iron on his dick, but, you know, we can't get everything we want here. A destruction of property. Lovely. And here we go. A teenager walked into a furniture store and started complaining to the clerk that there were too many mirrors on the furniture. He was behaving very inappropriately and insisted on arguing and finally lost his temper entirely. He pushed a woman over and started pounding on all the mirrors with his bare hands, screaming, "How can mirrors be real if our eyes aren't real?" Come on! And that's what they call my dick. Jaden Smith, you are a curse on our society. Alright, go, both of you. Wyden and Dagger. This is some real noir songs we're getting. Still don't got anything for any of those investigations. Suspicious individual. Miss Anderson, rather, called in to complain about a suspicious man. He squeezed in beside me next to the yogurt and started acting very strange. I pushed him away and ran to the cashier and demanded the phone. Come arrest the scoundrel immediately. Percy Jorgensen Bailey. Oh my goodness. How did the destruction of property go? The offender escaped. Darn it. Jane Smith truly is a unique character. I had a friend who got followed by him on Instagram. It was really strange. That's fair. The recent crime wave has the press talking, and all we can point to is a lot of crappy police work. Send one of your men to go talk to the journalists. Tell them to the rank and file officers assure the people of Freeburg that there's no need to worry. I can't because I have no people here. Because they all got tired. It's the first day since I'm back. Everything's gonna go to shit. The suspicious man was philosophy professor Mr. Zambezi, who had forgotten his glasses. He was only trying to make out the price tags on the yogurt. Darn it. Okay, good. Reckless endangerment. A drunk man decided to take his young son on a boat ride, but he's having difficulty keeping on his feet. He's going to kill the boy, according to a fearful eyewitness. You two go. It's just a drunk. Surely you cannot mess that up. That's when you shoot him in the back while he's running away. We have no tolerance for conspiracy theorists.
110B in progress.
Hit and run at the Freeburg High School. A truck with no license plates ran over an elderly man who was running across the road in the wrong place. The driver pulled back, stopped for a second, then sped away at full speed. Percy Jorgensen Bailey, go. Brian Boyson in a boat while his father unties it from the dock. Around the road. The man grabs the paddle and starts swinging it at the police, shouting. Taser. Granted, he's drunk. I'm surprised he can feel the taser. And yeah, that's why. Darn it. Sounds like a typical day at high school. How's my secret account looking? Okay, cool. I still have 200k in there. Or 242k. I definitely need more in there, that's for sure. Vandalism and disorderly conduct. I can only do so much. How'd the hit and run go? Cool. Okay, disorderly conduct. Okay, it's only a one-person job. Thank you. Near the main entrance to the building, there's an old man in stinking rags sitting and playing the accordion, singing a strange song. Let pedestrians run clumsily across the puddles and let water flow like a river down the pavement. Security at the skyscraper said, we're not going to touch this guy with a 10-foot stick. Secret retirement fund? Indeed! Vandalism. When she came home from work, Peggy Smith startled some hooded teenagers who were painting graffiti on the wall of her house. I tried to grab him by the scruff of the neck, but he squirmed away from me and ran, the little bastard. Dagger, redeem yourself. Please. Tough old lady, yeah. Reckless endangerment. How'd the disorderly conduct go? Good job. How did the vandalism go? Did you let him get away? Thank you, Dagger, for redeeming yourself. Reckless endangerment. A zoo employee had a fight with her boyfriend and hit him on the head with a bowl. He was stunned for a while, and when he came to, he discovered the angry girl had locked him in a cage with a bear. Percy Jorgensen Bailey. Go. Charles Dilly. Okay, what do you want? Oh my goodness, that's more cops than I have. I'm just gonna outright deny that. She's pounding a bull on the bars of the cage, shouting, Mishka, wake up and eat the bastard. Arrest her. She spots the police and swallows the key to the cage. The bear is standing on its hind legs approaching. Shoot the bear. This is why we don't stick our dicks in crazy zookeepers, Mr. Boyfriend. Indeed. Alright, Bear Harambe has been taken down. Jeez, these women are crazy. They are! Massive fight. Oh boy, here we go again. Let's see. Health status. Dr. Krushinsky. Jack, your overall state of health is very worrying. You need to cut down your hours as soon as possible. I can't do that! Massive fight. The manager of the stadium reports that the football match has ended with a clash between the fans. The winners were taunting their rivals and the losers didn't take it well. They started tearing up the arena and a small riot has erupted. About 30 people are involved. Everyone! Including the SWAT, including the paddy wagon. Alright, more reports. 3 new frames, thank you. Child molestation, no. Abduction, still no. I hate all of you so much. Okay, let's see. Try and solve this. Hold on. Hold on. Yeah, because we had the 2 guys drinking. Yes, Alcoholics Anonymous. Saw Gordon. Leaflets. 2 men drinking whiskey. Okay. You know it's a white doll. Ah, still nothing. Goodness sakes alive.
311 complete.
Report of a massive fight. How did that go, guys? Nice. Oh, hold on. I need to allow that because for some reason that didn't go through. Let's see. Most of these women are crazy as ever. Gotta get used to it. I'm used to crazy Latina women, and that's about it. End the day. Yes. Let's see. Constitution 2000 arcade opens new game room. Study female brain no different from male. Oh, we're getting to that era. I see. Woman freezes to death waiting to enter for first storm. Everyone's Twitch automat is kind of whack. I'm very much aware. Cintron didn't come to work. Grimes didn't. Banner didn't. Yes. 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 Yes, but come tomorrow. Come tomorrow. Alright, so what do we got for music? I didn't go through this. So we have No Good by Holly Scott. We have Billabong by Bob Barnard and Friends. We have Spiders and Flies by John Sangster. We have Into the Breach 1 by Ogre. We have Sneaking Suspicions by Ogre. Okay. What do we have in the catalog? Because we're going to have everything in the catalog. That was it? Okay. Why is everyone drinking like a Civil War soldier waiting to get amputated? I don't know, man. Hold on. Alright, Swan Lake. Opening, OP20, Act 1 intro by Tchaikovsky. I love Swan Lake. Also, that's totally how I'm going to be on my 21st birthday in 2 months. There you go. Some ungrateful city residents have, for the past several days, parked in reserved spaces in our parking lot. The police need to come down and fix the problem now. Goodwin and Grant, do it. Alright, hold on. Thank you for the raise. I'll take my share from the Mafia. Missions from the labor union. I have just enough. Mr. Boyd, I'm trying to sell a small problem. My deputy, Paul Higgins, has unearthed some papers that could potentially hurt my career. He's threatened to go public in the coming days. Apparently, he expects me to turn myself in. It's no trouble for me to deal with this traitor, but I need to buy some time. Could you please send a squad of officers to our office, act like you're performing a search, maybe even pretend to arrest me? And Higgins will think the issue is resolved and he'll let his guard down. And I'll stab him in the spine. Sound fair? Enough? Sure. Enjoy your happy juice you have. Oh, I will. I usually enjoy my happy juice as well. Oh boy, I don't have enough cops right now to deal with assault with an offensive weapon. What's happening anyway? Old friends Mr. Casey and Mr. Paravolov were arguing about how to cook the best barbecue. In the end, Mr. Paravolov grabbed a butcher's knife and stabbed Mr. Casey in the stomach. The man's wife phoned the police after she locked herself in the bedroom fearing for her life. Killed with a dildo. Unfortunately not. There's the intro. I was waiting for it. Thank you, Mr. Boyd. You should have seen the happy face of that idiot Higgins when your guys sat me in the police car. You won't be smiling for long, and as for my gratitude, a little bit of cash for your retirement party, and of course you can always count on my help if you need it. Thank you. 15K! Heck yeah. Not another mission from God. Mr. Boyd, I wanted to arrange a holiday for the faithful of our city, with popular Christian music to attract the young people. I invited our Christian rock group, the Freeburg Brothers in Christ. They're supposed to be perfect role models for young people around the world. At first, everything went fine. They came and behaved very nicely as befits humble men singing praises to the Lord. Oh dear, my eyes skipped to the next line and I'm already interested. Wow, you invited Skillet. We're not at that area yet. We're still in like the 80s, I think. I think we're in the 80s at this point. Late 80s, early 90s at this point. But on the day of the concert, it came out that their lead singer overdosed on cocaine and whiskey, while the other members of the group were staging an orgy with male prostitutes. I canceled the concert and demanded that the musicians return their fee, but they told me to go to hell. The Lord wants to deal with these worthless hypocrites. Let them know why we don't suffer false prophets lightly. I gotcha. Wow, he invited Bob Dylan. There you go. There you go. I'm not helping you with your church, with your cocaine church scheme again. Ah, darn it. People got killed. Mayor's gonna have my balls in a wire.
414 in progress.
Hold on. Child abuse. An inebriated man decided to teach his young son a lesson right there in the pizzeria. He pulled down the boy's pants and started spanking him with a pizza peel, shouting, "I told you not to slurp, and don't talk back, you bastard." Oh, goodness.
911 in progress.
Durek, Dixon, deal with them. Theft. Oh, boy. An alarm went off at a premium liquor store. Eyewitnesses report that a truck crashed through the back gate of their warehouse. People wearing hoods stormed the area and are quickly loading boxes of bottles into the truck. Antonashi, Kennedy, Stokes, go. Well, I'm sorry, Mr. Mayor. Half the entire police force decided to drink until their livers turned black. On the day of my return as well, just like last time.
414 complete.
Alright, how'd the child abuse go? Thank you. Counterfeiting. I cannot send anyone else. How'd the theft go? Way to go, team. And we found alcohol. Let the mafia sell it. Oh boy, public indecency, my favorite. Alright, what's the counterfeiting job? Miss Hatch called to complain that the gift departments at the mall were selling counterfeit money. 50s and 100s hanging right in the window. What kind of world are we living in? That's probably just... It's not counterfeit. It's not purposely trying to be used for real money. That's just plastic fake money for decoration. Alright, so we need to beat his ass with a pizza slice now. That we do. No, better yet, slap him with the pizza paddle that goes into the oven. Slap his ass with that. Oh, lovely. Unlawful assembly. Okay, no. First, what's the public indecency thing? Visitors to the Corn Monument got a surprise today. A naked woman walked up and began posing next to the monument. Several people tried to cover her with their coats, but she shed them and ran away from everyone, laughing loudly. The eyewitnesses who called it said she was obviously under some kind of substance. The substance of being too hot for this world. A noisy crowd is gathered in front of the city hall demanding the legalization of soft drugs in Freiburg. I agree with them. Hot cures cancer. Doesn't do that. The protesters are chanting as they defiantly smoke joints. Doesn't cure cancer, but it certainly helps with seizures and anxiety. And apparently with chronic pain as well. Personally, I wouldn't complain about the woman. I know, right? I'm glad that this is a forced part of the game. Twitch, you can't ban me for this. When she spotted the police, the naked woman ran up to an officer, kissed him on the lips, and then snatched his service weapon. Thought it helped with some forms of cancer? Maybe, but I don't know for sure. Knocked the woman and put her face in the dirt. Can't ban me for that, Twitch. That was a part of the game. It was the 80s, a more modest time it was. I literally cannot help with a... It's a... let's see. I can't... It's a bunch of hippie pot smokers. You guys should be fine. There you go. The department was displaying gift cards designed to resemble dollars, but they were clearly marked not for legal tender. Yeah, I figured. Nice, and free kiss, too. Indeed. Shooting in the ghetto. What a surprise. Hold on. Wait for my people to get back. Shooting in the ghetto. Marisa Brown reports that she heard several shots ring out from a nearby window, followed by a man shouting, "Shut up, every night the same thing, freaking junkies." Marissa explained that her neighbor is a former soldier who often quarrels with the young people who spend evenings hanging out in the apartment courtyard. And Tanashi, Kennedy, just you two. Hold on, I need to possibly sneeze. I will keep my finger on the mute button just in case it actually comes about. Or it might just tease me relentlessly. It's just gonna tease me relentlessly. Fine, I'm gonna put my finger off the mute button. Stokes and Durek, go. It's the last crime of the night. I'm fine with sending in reinforcements. This is a really quiet intro to Swan Lake, my goodness. How'd the shooting go? Cool. End the day. That's like how there's a shooting in Baton Rouge every day. I always wake up to the morning news like, well, what a surprise. Who would have thought there would be another shooting last night? Yeah, fair. What do we got? Corn Monument turns into giant icicle. Bodybuilding competition at the sand ice area. Farmer confuses kite with UFO. 3 stars all around. That's how we do it. Perfect didn't come to work. Flores didn't come to work. Simmons didn't. Sure. Oh my goodness, no. Yeah, I'll come tomorrow. Oh my goodness. You're all driving me up a wall. Out there in the trees by Ogre. 3 stars from City Hall despite letting someone die. Don't worry about it. Oh my goodness. Right. Oh yeah, the labor union. Political views. You will know the political preferences of the candidates for positions in your department. The union can protect you from any urgent City Hall assignments, which are personal or illegal in nature. You will no longer be disturbed by such calls. Weaklings die. Big deal. Darn it. Hire a snitch. Pay an employee to gather important information for you. Union will make sure that the illegal dismissal of police officers doesn't cause any problems. Give me the political views for 9K, please. Oh, wow, you have Bizarro World Obama. Or Adama. Oh, goodness. Also, can I get any more police officers? No. Oh, and this tells me their political affiliation, or at least for the labor market. Child abuse. Oh, this is a long one. The company Flutie Fanny, which produces diapers and toys, put on a presentation about their new products. They invited 2 clowns to entertain the young mothers and their children. The kids didn't like the clowns, and some began to cry, and one of the clowns lashed out at the audience, shouting, "God, I could've just plugged that child. I can't stand it. It's like he's scraping my ears from the inside." The second clown just silently watched everything, then pulled a World War II gun out of his bag and aimed it at the crowd. He asked his friend in a gravelly voice, Mikolaj, who do you want me to kill? Just point at them with your finger and I'll put the devil down. Later, it would become known that these clowns are 2 former psychiatric patients who had been successfully treated and released. Vandal, we need you for this one, bud. Adama, you need to get your work in. Dagger, so do you. Oshiro, you need to get up there. And we'll bring Jorgensen just in case. Successfully, I know, yeah. Right? Terrorism! A cafe waiter is reporting an explosion near the entrance to the coffee shop. There's more deafening bangs coming from just outside. He even dropped a full tray of coffee. My customers don't know what to do. Are there suddenly bombs going off in the city? I guess so. Nordlander, White, Williams, Bailey, because we're not going to be able to deal with the carjacking, so we might as well just let that happen. Let the stoner teens do this. We love to see some mild terrorism in game Twitch. Yes. There's a crowd of weeping children and mothers scrambling for cover. One clown is sitting and growling and tearing his hair out. The other takes aim at the hysterical crowd. No. Yes. Please be the good decision. Thank you. How'd the carjacking go? Yeah, that's fine. Terrorism. There weren't any bombs, just some pranksters throwing around a handful of firecrackers outside the cafe, and I called in the SWAT for that. That is unfortunate. Carjacking again. Mr. Portman called in to report the theft of his car. I was at the intersection and 2 men with pistols approached and told me to get out of the car. I didn't argue, but can't figure out why they wanted that old bucket of bolts. Bailey, Nordlander, go. Oh boy. Okay. More carjackings. No, it's a fight this time. Never mind. 2 girls refused to compromise over the last pair of designer shoes and began to tear out each other's hair. The guard called the police and said he couldn't intervene. I'm still suffering injuries from the last time this happened. Rest the dumbass who called in the terrorism thing, wasting resources on some firecrackers. Well, they didn't know it was firecrackers, to be fair. Adama, Dagger, Oshiro, and White. Go. Hold on. Drug sales. How'd the carjacking go? Good job, team. Oh boy. Alright, drug use and drug sales. Mr. Coleman reports that there's a drug pusher working out of the parking lot near his home. He's an Arab and every day comes rumbling up on his moped, selling drugs to the local school children. It's like they're regular customers. Can't you do anything? Firecrackers and bombs are very different. They are very different. But they still go off with a bang. And that's probably what caused people to freak out. An elderly man caught sight of a man using drugs. I saw him take a packet of white powder from his pocket. He sprinkled it on a donut and ate the monstrosity right there in front of the children. That's salt or sugar, sir. And although that is a crime against nature, that is not a criminal offense. Just selling ice cream to those kids, I'm pretty sure it's not that. However, out of both of these, this seems like the more legitimate threat. So we're gonna do that. And you know what? Send Van Dahl and Jorgensen to this. Why not? Ah, darn it. The fight. Darn it, you guys. How'd the drug use go? Yes, putting sugar on his donuts. My mom makes the best powdered sugar in the world. Here, try some. Yep, knew it. Straight up called it. But that's fine.
Officer on scene. Looks like we have a situation here.
There's an Arab sitting on a moped handing a package to a person in the car, then they move off in different directions. Chase the moped.
11:11.
Well, I guess I was wrong. Yeah, seems like it. It was just weed. Okay, fine. Let the mafia sell the weed.
11:10 is
Granted, I think Boyd could probably take some of that, but I don't think he's going to. Smuggling. We just received an anonymous tip. A large shipment of contraband tobacco is being unloaded at the port. Van Dahl, Jorgensen, Adama, Deeger, Oshiro, White. Redeem yourselves! Van Dahl, the super cop, is on it. Indeed. New cases. No new frames. No new frames. Single-handedly carrying the police force, basically. A local TV station is filming a story on how our utilities companies paint over graffiti in the city's other efforts fighting for a good, clean Freeburg. We need a couple uniformed officers on the scene for the cameras. Send them now. All right, Williams and Nordlander, you're going to be on TV. How'd the smuggling go? Good job, team. End the day. Because that wasn't an... Oh, story time. Hey, guys. How's it going? Hey.
My God, Mr. Boyd, there's no tea in the whole house.
Correct.
We've looked everywhere. I could bring you a nice box of Japanese tea. I think you'd fall in love.
Mm-hmm. Hey, Pierre. Robespierre, how's it going?
Let's get this over with. The people on the street are freezing by now.
Oh, yes. I do apologize for the ill-mannered crowd. A man in my position deals with a lot of unpleasantness.
I agree.
Mr. Boyd, don't you wonder why Mayor Rogers so easily gave you your job back?
Because I'll kill him if he doesn't.
The doctors, I'd think less.
Funny. The people of this city are in the opposite situation. They've begun to use their heads for the first time in many years.
Good.
They've learned to argue. But of course they can't agree on anything. Does Freeburg need change? Should the old guard give way to a new generation of politicians? Would I make a good mayor?
Debatable.
Was Stuart Rogers a bad mayor?
Yes.
All these arguments reek of naivete, but let's be charitable. Many of them are allowing themselves to doubt for the first time. What's important is this. In times when the people cannot reach an accord, what they need is something to unite them. And one of
Hookers.
those things is their undying love for their chief of police.
And hookers.
People can support me or hate me, can defend Rogers or demand his resignation, but they remain sure of one thing. Their police chief is a saint.
With hookers.
Their police chief won't let the city fall to chaos. And despite everything, the events of recent months have only improved your reputation, Mr. Boyd.
That's impressive.
The people have been touched by your recovery from that coma, your eagerness to return again and again to your post, to serve the city.
Amongst other
and
things.
And of course, Stuart Rogers, whose position is seriously shaken, wishes to take advantage of you.
Mm-hmm.
Rogers understands that he won't survive this fight. He just wasn't prepared for it. So he's planned a major security operation.
Mm-hmm.
He intends to storm Eugene's house, burn everything to the ground so the pillar of smoke can be seen from anywhere in the city. He wants you to personally lead the assault.
Oh, boy.
He'll tell the reporters that Eugene Chaffee was behind a series of terrorist attacks across the city. When he offered armed resistance during his arrest, Eugene was shot and killed.
Mm-hmm.
What are you going to do about it?
What should I do? Respond in kind, of course.
What,
Killing
you're
people?
Gonna storm City Hall?
Don't have the stomach for it, Mr. Boyd? You do understand what my gratitude would mean. Enough money to last you the rest of your life.
I'm aware.
My job. I want to keep my job. Not 1 year, not 5 years, but until I decide it's time to leave.
I told you, Eugene, he's no longer interested in money.
Oh, I'll take the money, too.
Oh, yeah.
It'll be nice to get a bonus when you extend my contract.
You ask for too much, Mr. Boyd.
Bruh.
Oh, really?
I'll visit you in a few days, Mr. Boyd. Gather your strength.
Okay.
You forgot them in my car the last time we met.
Thanks, but I gave them up. Might add a few years to my life.
And one more thing. I wanted you to hear this from me, not the newspapers.
Uh-huh.
Consider it a gift.
Oh. Okay, then. 159. Milk factory buys milk from farmers at subsidized rate. Municipality to save on snow removal. Shooting gallery owner nearly shot by drunk client. Well, we don't have to worry about the mafia anymore. That's for sure. Mandel didn't come to work. Fitzsimmons didn't. McCoy didn't. No. Come tomorrow. Come tomorrow. No. Alright, well. The Mafia's dead. The Mafia's just gone. Billabong by Barnard and Friends. Old people protest. Due to the difficult economic situation... sorry, I thought I saw something in chat pop up, but no. Due to the difficult economic situation, we had to undertake a series of pension cuts as a cost-saving measure. We can't run the city into the ground for some lazy old people who can't take care of themselves. Oh my goodness. Every day, dozens of retirees come to us threatening to arrange a protest. A large gathering of elderly people can't be a serious situation. After all, we're talking about people in poor health. We can't let it happen, so those activists need to be sent packing to their vacation homes. The use of force is sanctioned if required. Wow, that's harsh. Yeah, which is why I'm not going to do it. Miss Mayor Rogers is going to a friend of the city's birthday party. Additional police support will be required. No. I'm not doing your little thing. Oh, goodness. A man attacked a mixed race couple who were walking along the beach. Get iron on it. They can't do anything, so let's fuck them over. That seems like Boyd. I'm not doing it. Yes. I don't care, Rogers. Go fuck yourself.
412A in progress.
Assault. When a man tried to get away without paying, the taxi driver decided to teach the man a lesson. According to an eyewitness, the driver grabbed the guy by the collar, pulled him out of the car and beat his ass. Deserved, but we still need to do something. Alright, Stokes, go with them to make sure they don't mess it up. As one should, yes. Oh my goodness. Alright, Atticus, you've treated me well. Mr. Boyd, the roof of my skyscraper is open to the public and has recently become a favorite spot to commit suicide. Already, 3 people have jumped off. These incidents are ruining my building's reputation, and it's dreadfully difficult to clean the brains off of our expensive Spanish paving stones. Please send over a trained officer who can teach my guards to spot potential suicides among our visitors, and how to negotiate with these nutcases in case anything happens. Well, Percy, congratulations, you're going. Child abuse. Decorated veteran Andy Castro dragged his son out of his school and into the street, and began to publicly punish him for secretly smoking. He beat the boy with a belt until he bled, knocked him to the ground, put his knee on the boy's chest, and force-fed him a carton of cigarettes. The principal of the school called in the incident. The man lost his mind in the war, and it's looking like he might just kill the boy. The PE teacher tried to intervene, but the man pulled out a gun and made it clear that he didn't need any help parenting. Kennedy, Dixon, Rhymes, Hunter. Go. No, I am... yes, I am. I'll send Durek. Assault investigation has started. Why did my frame rate just go down to 60 instead of 240? What happened? Why am I dipping frames so hard?
412A.
Assault. There we go. Nice job. Is it this background of the snow that's causing the frames to dip? Child abuse. How'd it go? Nice. Atticus, thank you for the 2K. Hold on. We're gonna solve this. Someone download. Here's the thing. Even if someone was, that wouldn't affect my frame rate. I'm talking like frame rate in-game, not for the stream. That wouldn't affect it at all. Okay, let's turn aberration off and see if that does anything. Still at 60. Okay. Animal abuse. Give me a second. Thank you. I'll probably... Oh my goodness. Okay, yeah. I'm turning aberration back on. That looks weird now. Several people in an apartment complex have reported that their cats have gone missing in the stairwell. Gary Martin, owner of the 3 missing cats, just called in to complain. This is the 7th time this month. We know there's some kind of crazy witch on the 2nd floor kidnapping these poor animals and doing terrible things to them. Please, you have to stop her. Ma'am, this is not Salem. Hold on. Okay, if it wasn't the aberration causing it, then it's the effects. So we're gonna put it on low. See what that does.
415 in progress.
Okay, we're at 90 frames. That's good enough for me at this point. Reckless endangerment. There's a man running down the street with a syringe, pricking everyone he passes, claiming to have infected them with AIDS. Time to kill. Bomb threat. Oh, lovely. Alright, hold on. Hold on 1 second. Police station. Did we ever find out? No. Okay. Turn him into Swiss cheese. Yep. A man with a Spanish accent just called in threatening to blow up the bridge unless Freiburg prison releases a group of freedom fighters he's calling his brothers. Alright, you know what to do, guys. Okay, never mind. Gotta wait. The man chased a girl into a telephone booth. She's holding the door closed, but the man has pushed his syringe-wielding arm into the booth. Taser. Nice job, team. Cats were attracted to a smell in the cellar. All of them were found alive and well. That's good. Happy ending. Alright, I need you four, to get here quickly as possible. Thank you. Percy, Kennedy, Dixon, Derek, Hunter, Grimes. And I'm not gonna bring in the SWAT for this, because I think you guys will be more than enough. As soon as I get about... How much do I need for my secret account? I need about... What? I need about... Hold on. Actually, let me see how much I can add into my secret account. Okay. At least let me keep this much. End transaction. Massive fight at the Sophocles Theater of Drama. An actor started quarreling with the director during rehearsal. You'll have to cut off my head to put me in this ridiculous hat. The director wouldn't give up, and a fight broke out after some of the actor's colleagues stood up for him. Stokes, Grant, Goodwin. He gets a paddy wagon. It still drops like crazy. Is this area just... Is this particular thing just not optimized well? Oh, I can turn it off. Hold on. Did that do anything? No, my frames are at 50 still. What is going on with this part of the game? Might as well go all in if we're doing this. Even though I'm getting less than 50 frames, or less than 60 frames. Finally, more frames. Thank goodness. Took you guys long enough to get more frames for that abduction case. Can't ask the Mafia to sell it anymore. I can't. How'd it go? The offender escaped, officers unharmed, civilians. Darn it, guys. End the day, please. End the day. 160, 20 days left. Mayor Rogers displeased with police department. Rogers is responsible for Freeburg PD breakdown. Schoolgirl falls through ice and survives. Go to work. Oh, City Hall does not like me right now. Oh my goodness. Well, no asking for a raise quite yet, I'm afraid. And Tanashi didn't come in. You're all getting sloppy and I don't like it. No. Yes. No. Yes, we'll come tomorrow. Yes, we'll come tomorrow. You're all getting a little too comfortable, and that means I need to put the fear of God in all of you. Spiders and Flies by John Sangster. Please be advised that we are on a I'm aware. You're always cutting my budget. I don't care. Oh, okay. Who's the one that came into work, who came into work drunk? White? You're fired. Get out of my office.
9/11 in progress. 210.
Disorderly conduct, we'll deal with that first. For several hours, a dirty bum has been riding bus number 517, and he spread his filth around all the rear seats. Oh dear. A woman offered him some money, but he started barking at her and bit her hand several times. Adama Jorgensen, go. Theft at the Wise Dragon restaurant. Mr. Sahin demands that we arrest his waiter. Oh no. Hold on, I need to get the censor button for this. The bastard stole the gold cigarette case that I got from my grandfather. Dagger and Bailey, you both are going. Hostage situation. Damn, yeah, I know, right? A woman slipped into the VIP area and took a stripper hostage. She has a knife and she seems serious at the club bouncer. Isn't it your job to kind of, you know, deal with that? Times were certainly different. Yes. Yes, they were. You're getting benched, White. I'm not having you die, I'm gonna have you properly fired. You get to live with the shame of being fired. Mr. Sahin accidentally left his cigarette case in the restaurant bathroom. Yeah, that checks out with the racist. Good job, team. The stripper is on her knees and that's not a woman. And standing beside her is a woman with a knife. She slowly traces the blade along the stripper's cheek and then begins shouting, "I will cleanse you of your sin." Or is this a male stripper club? I didn't check the name. Take aim. Good. Nice job. Child abuse. Oh, and there was another thing. Miss Richardson decided to punish her son for misbehaving at school. She made the boy dress in a tutu, wig, lingerie, and women's shoes and led him through the supermarket. The cashier called the police saying, "There's a mother leading her son through the store, telling everyone to look and scolding the boy. Now he knows what it feels like. She's crazy. This woman shouldn't be allowed to be a mother. Come take the kid away." I agree. Dagger, Bailey, you're gonna give that kid, you're gonna get that kid to be into cross-dressing in the future, I guarantee it. Some girls who are sunbathing on the beach saw a man tie a couple of bricks around his own neck and throw himself into the water. "Hurry," the girls screamed. "There's no one else here, and we don't know how to swim. You're idiots." But sure, fine. You two, go. Jorgensen and Adama. How'd the child abuse go? Good job, team. Prostitution on Route 22. My husband got to drinking the cheap brandy again and went out with his friends to the whores, complained an angry Ida Martinez. "There's dozens of prostitutes over there and you cops don't do anything. You can't clean up the neighborhood, then I'll get in my car and smear those bitches on my bumper." Goodness sakes. Alright. Quanch, Revik, Williams, and Kabilius. Go. How'd the suicide threat go? Good job. Oh my goodness. Prostitution again. Every day I stop at the corner to buy cigarettes, and every time some made-up whore with her tits out walks over to my car and offers me a little fun. I've called you guys 10 times already. Can you please run these whores off? Sure, fine. What's the vandalism? An unidentified vandal has been targeting telephone booths, shattering the glass and pulling out the phones. Pawn shop owner Ernest Irwin called the police, reporting that the vandal or vandals has already destroyed at least 4 booths and destruction of property. Some high school students who were playing soccer after school broke a window in Clara Jenkins' home. The woman flew into a rage. "This is the 3rd window this month. I want the police to take action against those bastards." I may do the destruction of property one. Oh, especially since I got you two back. Hello. You go do that. Oh, Jorgensen and Adama, you came in at just the right time. Most of the call girls scatter, but one of them is oblivious. Just standing... Hold on. Itchy body. Just standing on an open car window negotiating with the client. Block their escapes. Homicide. Let's wait a little bit for that, because we got people coming back from the station. Hopefully they can hurry up a little faster and get back. Nice job, team. Today we're hosting an important seminar for civil servants, and we need to drum up some warm bodies. Send over a cop who will listen carefully, take notes, ask questions, basically to look like he gives a shit. White! This is what we've trained you for! Don't care. Alright, homicide. Unfortunately, couldn't do anything about that. Vandalism. Everything went well. Destruction of property. Everything went well. Homicide at the Late Picture Show Theater. No. 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 Okay. During a screening of the film Crazy Arms, an elderly man shot a couple who were kissing in the next row. The theater manager called the police and reports that the offender has ordered everyone in the audience to remain seated and demanded that the movie continue. Dama, Quach, Kubilius, Jorgensen, Nordlander. I may need to take a break here in a second so I can go to the bathroom. We're almost done with this day, so once we're done with this day, I'll take a bathroom break. Poker game, Avi Carlos. Jack, the guys are playing poker tonight. Want to join? No. Damn, he had a Joker moment. Must have been an incel. I'm a cyberpunk. No, Adama, no! Oh my goodness. You don't wear gamer diapers. Please. Declare dead. Alright, I'll be back. I'm gonna go to the I'm gonna take a mournful piss. I'll be back. I am back. I have broken the 7th seal in honor of Adama. Pouring one out for Obama. Pissing very sadly for Obama. Yes. Oh my goodness. Trying to keep warm, man accidentally set himself on fire. Mini earthquake strikes city. Famous magician Lorenzo Trentino visits Freeburg. I'm still not liked at all across the board. We'll do this day, and then I'll probably end stream. My mother was just hit by a car. Yes. Big sale. No. Drank too much. Come tomorrow. Starting. No. Yes. All right. What do we got for the last song of today's stream? Into the Breach 1 by Ogre. Ooh, I like this. Alright. Alrighty, we're getting into the thick of it. Okay, so who am I missing? I'm missing a cop. I like Robespierre. We'll get Robespierre on the scene for, what shift is it? It's shift B, right. Robespierre for shift B, please. And what do you want? Oh, it's the reckless. I hit the reckless endangerment. The controversial artist Drew Bogdanovich got himself drunk and is now staggering down the street naked carrying a revolver. Goodwin, Rant, Grimes, McCoy, Durek, Hunter. All of you are going. I'm not asking for a request right now. Considering how much piss and shut up, yep, don't call me out. Assault with an offensive weapon. The manager gave one of the laborers a hard time for being late. The man became furious, grabbed a captive bolt pistol, and started chasing the manager around the slaughterhouse. Dixon, Fitzsimmons, and Stokes, deal with it, please. Mr. Boyd, I own a garage here in town. I'd rather not mention the name. The situation is this. One of my clients badly needs a very large amount of high-octane motor fuel, but this gentleman is wanted by the law. And you can't just fill up a whole tanker at the local gas station. I know the police fleet uses the right kind of fuel. I'd like to exchange your supply for an alternative we can give you. It'll suit your cars just fine, you won't have any problems, and probably won't even notice the difference. Of course, I'll pay you. Do you agree? Yes. 45K! Yeah, heck yeah, I made a great deal. Give me, put that 300K in my account. Hold on. There we go. How'd it go, boys? Good job. Man, you guys are going far out for that. How'd the offensive weapon go? Nice job, team. Assault! Beat Buster's Dance Studio. A group of slender girls were giggling as they watched a fat middle-aged lady performing pirouettes. She broke down and attacked the foolish girls. The dance studio owner sounded terrified on the phone. I'm afraid she'll break all the mirrors. All the way to the boondocks, pretty much. Goodwin and Kennedy, go. Yep, Kennedy, go. The Fernando Riviera Bridge. Jack, the sewers are overflowing in several places. We've lost our handle on the problem, and we're literally drowning in shit. So far, we managed to isolate the problem to the ghetto, but the pressure in the pipes is building up. Unless you send some men to help with the repairs, an ocean of shit will flood Freeburg. This is going to be dirty work, and your men aren't going to like it, but the mayor's office gave us a small fund to cover emergencies, and you give them a bonus. You can give them a bonus if you need. The city needs its heroes. Agreed. That's why Grimes, Hunter, Cintron, and McCoy, go. Destruction of property at the Coinstitution 2000 arcade. Two men with baseball bats came into the arcade room and began smashing all the machines. Gambling is Satan's game, roared the men. The cashier thought he saw a revolver on one of the man's belts. Grant, Durack, Flores, Fitzsimmons.
I was trying to raise 10-1, Sergeant Softball.
We'll get Dixon in on this too.
113A in progress.
Hire a snitch. Yes. And Vandal. We're police officers, not construction workers or sewage treatment specialists. This is also correct. Hey, there we go. We got all the information I needed. A passerby noticed a suspicious black man walking around near an expensive car. Hurry up before the bastard steals the thing. That's racist. But okay. Hold on. What does that thing say on it for him? Hold on 1 second. Oh, here we go. Info. Yeah, Mayor Rogers. You don't... Oh, because he's my snitch. Right. Okay. I'm seeing a lot more green than... Oh... Okay. I see. Oh my goodness, Chauncey! I'm about ready to fire Hunter and bring you on the force. Vandal is for Mayor Rogers. I'm also for Rogers. I'm not. I'm for Pierre. You're not getting any more people. Chief, we didn't study at the academy about poking around and shit. Next time, somebody else can save the world. I'm going to wash up. I stink from head to toe. That's fair. 4K. That wasn't worth it at all. How'd the assault go? Good job, team. Am I gonna have to do a cleansing? You know what? Everyone but Vandal is gonna get cleansed. I'm sorry, Kennedy. I'm sorry, Stokes. Hold on. I'm sorry, Stokes. Never mind. I'm not gonna fire anyone illegally. I'm only gonna fire them legally. Nope. Okay. Nope. Okay. Nope. Okay. Lors. Okay. You're fine. Jorgensen. You've been too good to me. Bailey. Nope. Revick. Okay. Williams. Nope. Nordlander. Nope. Oshiro. Yep. Dagger. Nope. Wanch. Nope. Mole. I'm not gonna fire you even if you did. Armstrong. What, like half of them just didn't... What, like half of them just don't show up? Yeah, because I fire them. Hunter. Okay. Glasgow. No. Banner. Nope. Okay. We only fired like 2 people. Okay. Not as much as I was hoping, but I don't want to illegally fire people either. Just for their political views. I want to... If I'm going to fire them, I'm going to fire them legally. No, you should be able to fire more than that legally. I know, right? But apparently not. We need more green blood in B. So Frederick, you're going to B. And we also need a... No, okay, no. We're not doing that. How'd the carjacking? The suspicious black man appears to be Mr. Kelly, owner of the car, who is waiting for his wife. Like I said, racism.
11-11.
Drug sales. Okay. Witnesses complain of a suspicious man in a hoodie who regularly hangs out in the park. He appears at night, always at the same place, and sells drugs to passers-by. His customers look as suspicious as the seller. Oh, so you voted for Kanye West in 2020's election? Get out of my office. But again, pack your shit. But again, I can fire them legally because of them drinking on the job or being too old or failing too many assignments. It's all fine. The political thing's just the kicker. A local high school is enjoying a recent crime spree. Someone needs to go down there and give a talk about drugs and the dangerous, hard life of the criminal. Don't keep the children waiting. All right. Fitzsimmons and Grant, you're going.
11-11.
How'd it go with the drug sale? Nice job, you two. The assault, 2 new frames. Abduction, no new frames. Homicide, no new frames. How is it going with these anyway? Okay. Hold on. I remember this case decently well from the readings, so I kind of know what to expect now. So, saw the 2 men drinking, most likely the dad. Uh-huh. Yep. Yep, mm-hmm. Yep, okay. Girl dropped her doll. She went to pick it up. Then was taken away. And an old woman took her, which we don't have yet. An elderly woman took her, rather. And it was a gray car or something. We're literally just missing the last key piece of evidence, which is an old woman. I hate this case. End the day. End the day. Passenger aircraft suffers engine failure, but pilot lands safely. Nice. Hearing. Mayor Rogers pocketed snow machine money. That doesn't surprise me. Indian Festival of Colors in the suburbs. The police station likes me. City Hall does not like me. Okay. Oh, wait. I said I was going to end the day. Darn it. Sure, come into work. Yeah, so I can fire you. No. Hold on. I'm just going to say no to all these. We're ending the game. We're going to exit. But yes, that was a lot of fun. And tomorrow we're going to be purging a lot of people. Oh, goodness. Hold on. Police station still likes you after sending them to clean shit. Yeah, they really do. Because I treat my people well until now. Until soon to be now. Okay. Who am I sending people to? All right, we're gonna send people to who am I gonna send? Until the purging. Yes. We're gonna send people. That's Big Thing Dimension Live. Cringe cops with bow. Oh no. I'm gonna send you guys to Moth Mommy Juniper. How does that sound? Do you guys want to go to Moth Mommy? I think you guys want to go to Moth Mommy. Juniper Actias. Hold on, can I copy? Yes. That's good. Yeah, see, you're excited. Yep. Juniper Actias. Yeah, we're gonna go raid Moth Mommy. Be sure to give her some love and be sure to tell her who sent you and all that good stuff. I don't know if what's it? I don't know if Juniper has like a raid viewer limit thing for notifications. Doesn't matter either way. But yeah, thank you everyone for coming out and enjoying this. Be excited for this Saturday, by the way. Saturday afternoon, CST. We'll be doing my VTuber anniversary. My 1-year anniversary. Love you, Allie. Please do not call me that again, Korak, but love you too, man. I would much prefer Al than Allie. I'll be honest. Oh. But yes, nonetheless, enjoy Moth Mommy. Be excited for the 1-year anniversary. Allie is one. I'm going to kill you, yep. Wait, why I know mod? I don't know. I don't know why you are not a mod, but that will be figured out later. Because I usually don't need mods too much because I'm a small streamer. But nonetheless, we're running out of time for the stream. Have fun, everyone. Enjoy Moth Mommy. Until then, remember Saturday. Goodbye!